that Lynn is addicted to sugar and she's not alone. There are a lot of people out there with this very, very serious addiction, and sometimes there just needs to be an intervention from loving friends to kick the habit.
That's exactly why my loving friend sent me to a place called Icebox. I thought it was a rehab center. It turns out it was my drug pusher. Warning, some of the language in this report could have your children asking you a lot of questions. Don't email me. Icebox on South Beach is a haven for sweet lovers like myself. So, you know, I kind of felt right at home.
Yeah.
I feel like a drug addict and my drugs are in front of me. All right, here we are at Icebox on South Beach, one of the best bakeries in town. And Robert here is going to help me make my own concoction of some of my favorite ingredients. So what do we have?
We have a very fluffy yellow cake that we're going to layer with homemade caramel, smother on a little big cream cheese frosting, sprinkle some fresh strawberries on it, layer the whole thing, and then finally coat the whole thing with whipped cream. The first thing you want to do is actually level it. So I'm going to do this for you because I don't want to see you around sharp objects.
Okay, what's next?
It occurred to me that you wanted to incorporate strawberries. So what I've done is I've actually sliced them.
Okay.
And sprinkled a little sugar onto it. And what happens is I let it macerate for a while, which allows it to...
Is that a word? Is that a word? You allow them to masturbate?
Look it up.
For real? Is that a food word?
Yes, masturbated strawberries.
Okay, so we looked up the word, and in cooking terms, masturbate is a real cooking word, and it means soaked in liquid. I've never heard Rachel Ray use that word. Anyway, so the cake making continued. The first ever Lynn's Decadent cake.
Let me see how good it is. I think that's the best cake I've ever had in my life. I'm happy! You just have to slice it, right?
Now,
this is the new hot way to eat cakes, by the way.
I was just going to say, that is perfect. That is how a cake should be enjoyed. Either that or, you know, take a piece with your hand and just enjoy it.
Wow, Robert's really letting loose.
I simply couldn't help myself.
You're right. This is a keeper.
I had to dig in, you know I could. Happy birthday to me and my Decadent cake. And thanks to Icebox, it's my new sanctuary.
I hadn't eaten in like 3 days. That's why I was.
So are these masturbated strawberries?
Yeah, they are. Why don't you try one and see? It's actually we really made it through my suggestions. We have caramel and whipping stuff and some flour stuff and sugar stuff. And what do you think?
That's delicious.
That's pornographic strawberry. I bet your mother is so proud. Check out Icebox, very close to Lincoln Road Mall.
It's delicious.
These have not done, you know what, by themselves. So these like hook up with other
strawberry.
cupcakes. See, you're disease-free now.
I have never heard that cooking term ever in my entire life. I'm going to look that up.
You'll hear that on Bite with Belkis
Make sure it's not
tonight.